Hello, Capricorn, and welcome to your bonus weekend tarot reading. Capricorn, let's get started. So, we're going to be taking out one oracle card and looking at the tarot messages. So, these oracle cards literally cover anything. So, let's get started, Capricorn. Let's see. First of all, what's your oracle message, please? Just one jumping card will do. But if more want to jump out, hey, I'm cool with that too. Okay. One card, please, for Capricorn. What's the oracle message? All right. What do we have? Oh, take a chance. Take a leap of faith, Capricorn. Let's see how the tarot cards, what's the message surrounding this? So take a chance, take a chance. Anyone's, oh, also was thinking of ABBA just then. Okay. If you hear that ABBA song, take a chance. You're definitely, yeah, this message is definitely for you. So take a chance, take a leap of faith. So what are the messages, please, regarding this card? Oh, beautiful. Okay, what do we have? Ooh, the King of Cups, the Page of Swords, and also the Six of Pentacles. Now, this can suggest something career-wise because we have the Six of Pentacles. This can also suggest something with love. King of Cups. In traditional tarot, the King of Cups is always sitting in his throne, surrounded by waves, all different types of waves, crashing waves. It doesn't matter what this person faces, this person knows how to control their emotions. They're very stable. And what are they doing? They're offering you their cup, Capricorn. They're saying, take this opportunity, please. This opportunity can come as a form of a message. Now, this message, it's been a long time coming. There has been delays due to unforeseen circumstances. I get it, life happens. But this opportunity, don't let it slide, Capricorn. Why? Because of the Six of Pentacles. The Six of Pentacles is a card of fairness, equality, someone that's giving you an opportunity because they believe you deserve it. So, in terms of career, this person believes, you know what? You deserve X amount of money because they see potential in you. With regarding love, this person sees potential in you because they see you as someone as being very grounded, someone that's stable, someone that's definitely going to put the effort and the input into this relationship. The King of Cups looks for someone that is also grounded, but someone that's also willing to have their back. These are excellent cards, especially when it comes to career and also love. So, Capricorn, if you get that message, take a chance, take that leap of faith because it opened doors to opportunities, Capricorn. And remember, Capricorn, you are on the right path. Excellent. Thank you, Capricorn. Have an amazing day. Hello, Aries, and welcome to your bonus weekend tarot reading. Aries, let's get straight into it. Let's start off with your modern oracle card. What's your message, please? Just one card, please. One card. One card. I want one jumping card, please, for Aries. Beautiful. Okay. What do we have? Ooh, wishes come true. So let's have a look. What are the messages with wishes coming true? Let's have a look. Three cards, please, for Aries. What does Aries need to know regarding the wishing card? One, two, three. Mm. Oh, wow. Nice. So, Aries, you have the Hierophant, you also have the Hermit, and also the Five of Swords. Aries, it is super important what you focus on. See, the hermit is someone, well, it's the energy that you know what it's like to have your heart broken. You know what it's like to be let down. You know what it's like when things just don't work out. When things haven't worked out, those have been your lessons, Aries. Nothing in life is a straight line. On the contrary, there are curves, there are challenges, and also roadblocks. We learn from that. That's what the hermit does. The hermit can walk through darkness just with his lantern and still make it through to the other side, which means, Aries, moving forward, it's super important that you use your life experience, your past lessons to navigate anything present and anything for the future. The Hierophant teaches you not to be impulsive. If anything, learn and take things step by step. And do not listen to your ego, especially the Five of Swords. The Five of Swords can sometimes show that we can be our own worst enemy. We can sabotage our own greatness. We cannot allow that anymore. The Five of Swords can show sometimes when we're paying attention to the ego rather than to our wishes. So we need to start focusing on different things. It is true, we cannot control which thoughts come into our mind. We will get positive and also negative thoughts. We can't control that. Remember, your mind is a thinking machine. That's what it does. However, though, Aries, you do have the capability and you have the strength to choose what you focus on. So don't focus so much on the ego, feelings and energies of being stuck that nothing's working out. No, let's start telling ourselves a different story and let's start believing and making wishes that things are definitely going to work out. So remember, Aries, everything in life is a life lesson. Take it in. By taking in all your wisdom and everything that you have learned, you get to see certain things that others do not see. In other words, the hermit always is the hermit is always two steps ahead. You can see through people's BS, you can see through the red flags, but you can also see opportunity. Believe in opportunity with the Hierophant. The Hierophant is always telling us commit to the things that you really want to accomplish. Commit to the things that you've always wanted to do. Now is the time to take the necessary steps right now. Thank you, Aries. Have a magical weekend and power to you. Hello, Gemini, and welcome to your bonus weekend tarot reading. Gemini, let's get started. Let's have a look at your modern oracle card. What's the message for you for this weekend? Oh, okay, that was kind of quick, wasn't it? Overseas, cruising along, taking your time. I like this. This card can have something to do with overseas travel, going with the flow, taking your time, letting situations unfold. Also, let's have a look. What's the tarot cards with that, please? What does Gemini need to know regarding the overseas, cruising along, taking your time card? Timing is everything. Timing into motion here. Gemini, please. What does Gemini need to know, please? Your ship is definitely coming, Gemini. Okay, all right, that's just a lot of cards. Too much. Let's try that again. Clear the energy for Gemini. One, two, and three. What do we have? Okay, I see what's going on here. Two of Swords, Three of Swords, and also the Queen of Pentacles here. So it's interesting how it says overseas, cruising along, take your time, timing months. Do yourself a favor, Gemini, take your time with certain people. Why is that? Because we're seeing the shadow side of a particular person that you might want to take your time with. See, the Two of Swords is analysis paralysis. It's avoidance. It's when we over worry, we over procrastinate because we're trying to avoid something. The thing is, Gemini, the Three of Swords can sometimes, indicate heartbreak. I feel like there is someone here, the Queen of Pentacles, that we may feel we cannot trust, or someone that you shouldn't reveal everything to. So I'm not saying, Gemini, that this person is completely terrible, that, oh my God, avoid at all costs. No, what I am seeing, do yourself a favor, Gemini, anything that you are organizing, any plans, any projects, be careful what you reveal. Do yourself a favor, keep your mouth closed, please. Because I feel like, Gemini, you're either trying to do something that's going to reach the world, global, there could be global stardom. There could be something here that you're doing here. And, you know, you may rub some feathers here. You know, people may just get jealous of you for no particular reason. They may see you as a threat because there's something that you're doing, Gemini. There's something that you're very good at. You're very talented. And unfortunately, with this Queen of Pentacles, what am I seeing? Jealousy. That's what I'm seeing. So overseas, cruising along. This could also mean when you do something in your own country, but you're getting attention from overseas. You may be traveling for work. And unfortunately, yeah, we may encounter people that can be a little bit jealous. So do yourself a favor, Gemini. Ambitions, goals, projects, things that you're starting or nearing to complete. Keep your mouth closed. Reveal it once it's done. You know, just be careful what you reveal because, see, Gemini, you can't put your finger on it because you're already getting some weird vibes from this person. That's why you're holding back with the Two of Swords. This is why you're a little bit, "Oh, I'm not sure about this person." And I'm not saying that they can hurt you a lot, but we may feel a little bit heartbroken by their words, by their actions. We may feel, "Oh, I can't believe what this person is, what they said." So, Gemini, like I said, be very discerning who you trust, but keep doing what you are doing because you're moving forward here and you're going to do great things. So, keep going, Gemini, and don't worry about others then. Do what you have to do. Thank you, Gemini. Have an amazing weekend. Hello, Leo, and welcome to your bonus weekend tarot reading. Leo, let's get straight into it. Let's first have a look at your modern oracle card. What's the message, please? What's the message for Leo? One card, please. Oh, wow, that's a lot of cards have jumped out. That's a lot. Let's try that again. Okay. Well, they've got a lot to say. I get it. Let's try that again. Message for Leo, please. Just one card. Mm, just one card. Okay, this card's jumped out or wanted to jump out. What does it say? The right time, now, do it now. Ooh, there's almost like an urgency to take action towards something. What is this? How does this card affect the tarot? Let's have a look. What's the deeper meaning? Let's find out through the tarot. The right time is now. Do it now. What are we doing? What is it we have to do, please? One, two, three. Okay. What do we have? Page of Pentacles, Four of Swords, and the Six of Wands. Interesting. Leo, I feel like you need to message someone right now. Yes. We've got the Page of Pentacles here. The Page of Pentacles is usually this could be referring to school. It also can be referring to love. Let's talk about projects, education. The Page of Pentacles, if you have an urge to go back to school, if you have an urge to learn a new skill, a new capability, the Four of Swords can show, we know that the Four of Swords always comes after heartbreak. We're not taking a lot of action. If anything, we're retreating, we're resting because we may have heard some news that we didn't like. For example, perhaps a course costed X amount and it's really, really expensive. However, though, Leo, you've got the Six of Wands. If you do this course, you are going to graduate. You are going to pass with flying colors. So I feel like there's an urgency for you to just do it. Don't think about it over too much. If there's an issue with money, you will find a way. Absolutely. But now's the time. In regards to love, if there have been issues with love, the student card, especially the Page of Pentacles, tells us, okay, lesson learned. But now, after much rest, we got to step up now. We got to, right the wrong. We have to speak up. We need to say whatever it is that we need to say. So I feel like there's an urgency, especially when it comes to courses or studying something, or there's an urgency to contact someone and perhaps say, I'm sorry. Hey, I realized what I did was wrong. Can you forgive me? That's why we've got to do it now. We cannot let any more time pass because there's an urgency with this. So remember, for those wanting to study, go for it. And for those that just want to reach out for a certain someone that you've lost touch, you've lost that connection, you can reconnect because this is the card of victory. So I hope this has brought a lot of value for you. Leo, thank you so much. Have a wonderful weekend and power to you. Hello, Sagittarius, and welcome to the All Signs, your bonus weekend. Sagittarius, let's have a look at the modern Oracle cards first. We're going to start off with the Oracle cards, then have a look at your tarot cards. So just one card, please, for beautiful, amazing Sagittarius. Oh, excellent. What do we have? What do we have? Fix your diet. Make positive change. If I can talk. Positive changes. Detox. So what does this mean? By fixing our diet, the whole point of eating well is to eliminate any inflammation that we may have in our body too. The body's quite sensitive when we are stressed, when we're anxious, when we're stressed, So we got to really put in good food into our body here. Sometimes when we're even stressed, we tend not to eat really, really well. That's okay, Sagittarius. Remember, these cards are giving you a heads up. Or maybe you want to bring more awareness into yourself and realize, okay, what foods should I eat? What foods shouldn't I eat? Oh, I didn't realize that such foods caused that. Okay, so cards for Sagittarius, please. What does Sagittarius need to know regarding this card? Oh, too much. Too much. If I see the Strength card, that's definitely referring to taking care of yourself. Even the Queen of Cups. Too much. Let's try it again. Okay, one. Oh, I've got two cards and three. Okay. Let's have a look. Excellent. We have the Six of Wands. We also have the Four of Swords and also the Four of Wands. These are excellent cards. So the Six of Wands is the card of victory. Now, Sagittarius, if you want to start a new health regime, you want to change your diet, you want to start exercising, with the Six of Wands, this card is telling you already you can do it. Even though it may feel like, oh, it's going to be a lot of hard work. Well, let me tell you this already. Having an unhealthy diet is hard. Also, eating healthy is also hard. So we've got to choose our hard. And this card is telling you already that you can be disciplined and you can change certain habits. You can change your life completely. and reach that destiny and have that goal. It's also very, very necessary to practice very good sleep hygiene. That means getting plenty of rest. Getting plenty of rest is very important for the mental mind. It's very necessary. So even reducing screen time, going to bed at a certain time, making sure you get certain amount of sleep time. If you want to sleep in, do it. Because this card is already telling you you can do it. You need the necessary rest. And then we also have the Four of Wands. The Four of Wands shows celebrations. It shows that, hey, Sagittarius, you've got whatever it takes, whatever area you want to improve in your life, whatever area you want to grow, you want to change, you want to be completely different, you can definitely do it. Remember, the Four of Wands in also traditional tarot, we always see the two double wands on either side. So you will see certain signs along the way. If you see 1-1, or looking at the time, or on your phone, you see 111, it means that you're on the right path. There are signs that will be there. They'll be very subtle, telling you, Sagittarius, you can do this, you can change it. Even if you want to write a cookbook, you're thinking of, hey, I always want to write that cookbook. Always wanted to start up that YouTube channel. You can do it because there will be celebrations with the Four of Wands, and it's going to happen a lot sooner than what you think. Why? Because the Four of Wands is also a card that is very close to home, something that you can do at home. You don't have to spend a lot. You don't have to go, and waste so much money. No, you've got all the resources to do whatever it is that you want to do. So, Sagittarius, get ready because you're going to embark on a new self. You're getting ready to leave your old self behind and change for the better. Have a great weekend, Sagittarius. And you know what I'm going to say. Power to you. See you next time, Sagittarius. Hello, Scorpio. Welcome to your bonus weekend tarot reading. Scorpio, you know the drill. Let's get straight into it. Let's have a look at your oracle card and see what are the tarot messages, please. Give a card, please, for Scorpio. Oracle card, please. Oh, excellent. Okay. What jumped out? Money, wealth, prosperity. Look at this, Scorpio. Money, prosperity, wealth in all areas of your life, not just money, but abundance in all areas of your life. Okay, this is good. Let's have a look at the tarot. What can the tarot tell us regarding this money, please? Okay, 1, 2, and 3. Okay, what do we have? Okay. Oh my God. Oh, Scorpio, it's so good to be you. Yes. Okay. There's definitely money coming your way. So let's first of all, let's look at the cards. You've got the Eight of Wands. The Eight of Wands is the bearer of good news. You're going to love this news because the Eight of Wands is always good news. And it's also the minor arcana of the Chariot is on its way. These good news is a huge offer. This is the investment card. This is something that you're definitely going to consider. You're going to look at it because this sort of offer serves you long term. It's something that's going to affect you long term, but in a very, very good way. It's a good offer, and you can trust this person. The Queen of Pentacles. This is someone that, again, usually the Queen or the King of Pentacles have a lot of money. They're very well established. They're very ambitious, especially when it comes to properties, businesses. They know they've got a good head when it comes to business. So, Scorpio, if, for example, you want to invest in a property, you want to invest in a business, I'm talking about something big, you're going to have a very, very good return. It's an investment that you can trust. It's not a scam. Trust me, there's some pretty heavy cards here in the tarot. If this was a scam, I'll be saying, my God, turn around and run. No, on the contrary, this is a really good offer. So, again, if you are looking to go into the financial markets, the property market, I'm talking about something big here, something that's long term investing, you're going to get a really good advice. This is someone that you can trust. This is someone that they're here to help you. They want to help you. And you're going to get really, really good news. So, Scorpio, please do not let any emails slide. Make sure you check your messages because this can come as an email. It can come something face to face also. But this has something to do with money, wealth, and prosperity. This is something that you're going to feel very comfortable, be able to say to yourself, I made the right choice. So these are excellent cards. These are very, very positive energies, Scorpio. So this is going to put a smile on your face. Scorpio, thank you so much for joining me. I absolutely and always love reading for you. Have a great weekend and power to you. Hello, Taurus, and welcome to the All Signs. Taurus, let's get straight into it. We're going to be looking at an oracle card message, and then we're going to be moving on to the tarot. So let's have a look. What is your oracle message, please? And what does the tarot cards have to say about it, please? Excellent. All right, we've already got a message. That was quick. What do we have? Have patience. Will take time. Do not rush. Don't rush. Taurus. Let's see. What are we talking about? Let's have a look at the tarot. What is it that you shouldn't rush in? What is required to have patience? So think about the Temperance card, the Hierophant, definitely avoid the Knight of Swords. I'm thinking about the Knight of Pentacles, the Knight of Cups. Take your time. What is it? What are they referring to, please? Is this a person? Is this a offer? What is it? What does Taurus need to know, please? One, two. Oops. One more, please. One more. And three. I just set the Temperance card. Okay. Mm-hmm. Okay. All right. So we have the Emperor, Eight of Pentacles, and also the Temperance card. So the Emperor is someone that's a leader, a boss. This is Aries energy. The Emperor expects results. That's what they want. If they ask for something, they expect the best. So I almost feel like you need to have patience with this person because I'm getting a bit of bossy energy. But this person, however, though, they see potential in you. The Eight of Pentacles. Now, the Eight of Pentacles is the card of working hard. Like literally, you've got your head down and you're working, probably doing more than one job, doing multiple tasks. Now, the reason why you've got to have patience will take time. Don't rush in. I feel like almost like this person does expect a lot from you, Taurus, but they don't mean harm. In fact, I feel like if you have patience with this person, you change the energy to temperance. And what does temperance do? It kind of like restores the balance again. Something I do want to point out, don't let this person though push you around too much because the Eight of Pentacles, like I said, it's the card of working really, really hard. And sometimes the emperor expects a lot more, just not just work, but they expect sweat, your sweat, your blood, your tears. They expect a lot. And that can be a little bit overwhelming. So try not to let anyone, Taurus, especially people that are above you, to overwhelm you. You know, we have to remind ourselves that with temperance, we need a bit of time. We need time. So don't feel pressured to rush in just to impress certain people that are above you. Like I said, remember, the emperor can be very, very bossy. And the temperance card is reminding you, Taurus, you don't have 11 arms. You don't. You've only got 2 arms. Yeah, you've only got 2 hands. You can only do what you can do. So temperance is also telling you, have patience with yourself. Don't put this unrealistic expectation that you have to do everything. No, because when we rush and when we try to do too much, we make mistakes. So take the time. Do set boundaries also, healthy boundaries. Maybe we need to remind this person that you can't do everything. They can't boss you around and expect so much. No. So this is kind of like this card, the temperance card. It's kind of like telling you, Taurus, don't be impulsive, don't rush, don't let anybody overwhelm you or put too much pressure on you. And like I said, you've only got 2 hands. If you need to put the brakes on some area of your life, do it. It's necessary because this card is already telling you not to rush. Things take time. People will wait for you. Be patient with yourself. Thank you so much, Taurus, for joining me. Have a great weekend, and I will see you next time. Hello, Pisces, and welcome to the All Signs. Pisces, let's get straight into it. We're going to be looking at your modern oracle card message, and then we'll move on to the tarot. So let's have a look. What do we need to know, Pisces? Okay. Oops, too much. Female. Look at this card. So we've got there's something to do here with a female. Let's have a look. What are the messages, please? What does Pisces need to know regarding a female, please? Dressed very formal. What do we need to know? Okay. What do we have? The Page of Pentacles, the Ten of Pentacles, and also the Queen of Pentacles. Wow. There's definitely a great opportunity here. Now, this can be referring to career, but also love. So let's start with love first. Page of Pentacles is also, it's all messages here, but it's also the student card. For those currently studying, thinking of going back to school, or you're currently in school, there is a possibility that you will also be able to create your ultimate dream life with the Ten of Pentacles. It's thanks to your studies. And this female can also be a potential love interest for you. This person is very intelligent, very ambitious also. And would you make a very good partnership? Yes, absolutely. Why do I say that? Because of the Ten of Pentacles. Like I said, the ultimate dream life, creating security, stability, a wonderful, strong foundation. So, this female is going to be a very, very important figure in your life. And it could come through studies, it could come through work here. We do have the student card, so there is a possibility that could come through studies, even just joining something simple like a Zoom call, and there's full of students as an example here. And I feel like this person has a very, very good foundation with creating security, creating love, and most of all, a family. So, Pisces, be very watchful around you with the people, that do surround you, especially students, peers, colleagues. I feel like this is going to be someone very, very important in your life, but someone that you can count on, someone that you know they have your back. But I feel like this person is going to be someone in your life for the long run, someone that you can count on, but someone that's going to be here long term. Thank you very much, Pisces, for joining me. Have a great day. And of course, power to you. Hello, Cancer, and welcome to the All Signs. Cancer, let's get straight into it. Let's have a look at the modern oracle cards and let's look at the tarot. What's the messages behind the oracle card? Or anything you need to know. So let's have a look. One card, please, for Cancer. Oh, okay. What do we have? Fix your diet, make positive changes, detox. Okay, let's have a look at your tarot. How is this card connected with the tarot, please, for Cancer? What do we need to know about the fix your diet? What do we have? King of Cups. Okay, so we've got the King of Cups. Oh, Nine of Cups, and also the Page of Wands. There's going to be some really exciting news, Cancer. So the King of Cups is very well in tune with their emotions here. I feel like there is someone here, a divine masculine energy. It could be a brother, a father, even a partner delivering you or offering you their cup. Now, this cup also calls for a celebration. Nine of Cups shows a lot of celebrations. And even with the Page of Wands is all about excellent good news, news that we've been waiting for a very, very long time. Now, the Nine of Cups can also suggest the news of a pregnancy because nine cups represents 9 months. So, of course, if we are trying to get pregnant or we're trying to start a family, yes, there are certain foods that we shouldn't eat. There are certain foods that we do need to eat to nourish our body and make our body prepared if we want to start to have a family. Apart from fertility and pregnancy here, perhaps this is also suggesting that we are going to make a stance. We are making a big change into our body. And with the Nine of Cups, because this can also suggest, hey, by 9 months, I want to do this marathon. By 9 months, I want to be able to do weightlifting, or I want to be this weight, or I want to lose X amount of weight. If that is your goal, you can do it, Cancer. You can absolutely do it. The card's already showing that you have a good head on your shoulders. You have a goal. You have an end goal. So you kind of like already know what the destination looks like and you're ready, very, very prepared to start this journey. So, Cancer, if this has resonated with you and this is something that you really want to start, go for it. Absolutely. And the Nine of Cups is showing that you are definitely going to do it. You are going to celebrate. The Nine of Wands shows that you're going to be even doing some formal or informal researching because you're motivated to change your life. Can you do it? Absolutely, yes, you can change it. You are on the right path, Cancer. Have a great day, Cancer. And of course, I'll see you next time. Bye for now. Hello, Libra, and welcome to the All Signs Tarot reading. Let's get started. So, Libra, we're going to start with the modern oracle cards. Let's look at what is your message, and then we're going to move on to the tarot cards. So one card, please, for Leo. What's their message, please? Excellent. Okay, what do we have? Travel, moving on, take flight, Libra. Travel, moving on, going on a journey. Interesting. So if I see some travel cards like the Chariot, for example, Eight of Wands, movement. Yeah, let's have a look. So what does Libra need to know, please, regarding the travel, moving on? Moving on can also mean the Eight of Cups, moving away from a situation, the Death card, transformation. Taking flight. We could see some knights perhaps too. Okay. What do we have? What do we have? So we do have the Nine of Pentacles. We have the Nine of Wands and also the Page of Swords here. So the Nine of Pentacles. So remember what I said when I was shuffling the cards? The Eight of Cups. The Eight of Cups is when you turn your back on a situation and people. You leave the Eight of Cups, and where do you go? You go towards the Nine of Cups. You're going towards your own happiness. So I love the Nine of Pentacles. The Nine of Pentacles is really a beautiful card where you would much, much rather be on your own. You would much rather be single than be surrounded by bad company. The Nine of Pentacles is the card of independence, freedom. You want to be free. You want to be free from restrictions. You want to be free from toxic people. And you want to be free from terrible environments. The Nine of Wands. So the Nine of Wands shows that the wounded soldier, the wounded warrior. And the Nine of Wands shows that even though certain things haven't worked out in the past, you're not giving up on love. You're not giving up on yourself. In fact, you're not losing sight of yourself. And you're just not giving up, but you're loving your independence. And then we also have the Page of Swords. Now, the Page of Swords, again, can show it doesn't matter your age, but you being very young at heart and being very curious about other things to try. You're being adventurous here. And even with the Page of Swords, it's also about being true to yourself. Now, sometimes even with the Page of Swords can show some delays, some challenges. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter because you've got the Nine of Pentacles. You're in a position where you're so independent that you can face and handle anything, Libra. But this is what it means. You may decide to travel. You may decide to move on from a situation that you know that it doesn't bring you any joy. So you're taking flight. Taking flight is definitely the Nine of Pentacles, where you're feeling independent, but you're just loving just being with yourself here. Sometimes it's also very necessary. Libra, as just extra advice, it's also okay to bring down your walls. Having our walls up can sometimes make us feel very guarded, defensive, can also show that we don't really trust people. It is okay, Libra, to bring down your walls because you've crossed now into the energy of the Nine of Pentacles. Have a great day, Libra, and I will see you next time. Hello, Aquarius, and welcome to the All Signs. Aquarius, let's get straight into it. Let's have a look at the modern oracle cards, and then we're going to move on to the tarot. Let's have a look. Excellent. Okay, we have love, romance, love improvement. Beautiful. Look at this. We are surrounded by love. So, Aquarius, let's look at your tarot regarding this card. Even if there's a bit of challenges, this can also suggest that there will be improvements. Okay. Seven of Pentacles, the Nine of Cups, and also the Moon. Beautiful. Okay. So the Seven of Pentacles is the investment card. It's a long-term card. So if you're in a position where you are dealing with someone, things are definitely going to improve because your person is here for the long run. We also have the Nine of Cups. The Nine of Cups is also the minor arcana of the wish. It's a beautiful card. You know, wishes are coming true. We're celebrating. We're feeling really good about ourselves here. And the moon, don't get me wrong, the moon also shows that in every relationship, it goes through cycles. It goes through their ups and downs. It goes through their moments of love and their moments of disagreements. But you've got to remember with the moon can sometimes fuel our ego because of our imagination here. So, Aquarius, stay grounded and look at the reality of this situation. If there's room for improvement, excellent. Let's not cause ambiguity. If anything, let's look at the truth. Let's sit down, let's clear the air, and let's get some clarity. But there will be moments of celebrations here. There's going to be a really good reason why to be super happy. Thank you, Aquarius. Have an amazing day and power to you. Hello, Virgo, and welcome to Fifi and Gigi's Tarot Readings. Virgo, let's have a look at your messages for this weekend. First, we're going to start with the Oracle cards. Let's have a look. What's your message first? Excellent. What do we have? New career, work changes. Virgo, it is time to get our resume up to scratch. Okay, let's have a look at the cards. How do the tarot cards influence the new career card? What does Virgo need to know about this new move, please? Mm, this is too many cards. Let's try that again. Okay, got two cards here. Got the King of Pentacles, the Hierophant, also the Tower. Okay, so let's have a look. Virgo. So the resume card, it's showing the Hierophant. The Hierophant is Taurus and Libra energy. It's something that you're ready to commit. It's something that you're ready to do because I feel like that you do want change, but at the same time, you're taking the necessary steps, you're taking the necessary responsibilities to brush up your resume, update it, because you feel like the time has come to move on. Now, we also have the tower here. The tower can mean a couple of things with the resume card. Now, for some of you, the reason why you are thinking of leaving your current job is because there's something about the foundation of your organization that's just not working. You may feel like, you know what? I can see that things are not working out with this business and I better get out before it's too late. You know, the tower can sometimes show a shock. It can show transformation, reconstruction, a surprise, but also a release. There could be, for example, in your current job, there's like reorganization, restructuring, and you can already foresee that it's not something that's sitting well with you. It's almost like you can feel that the situation is crumbling apart. So you want to change. You want to see there has to be something better. Is there something better? Yes, we also have the King of Pentacles. And the King of Pentacles, what I love about the King of Pentacles is someone that you can trust, someone that's very, very stable, someone that is also very ambitious, has a lot of money. So I feel that you're going to commit, Virgo, regardless what happens to your current job, you're going to commit because you feel like there is something here that's not working and you want to move on to something more grounded, something more stable that provides, of course, stability and more money. So you're going to do it, Virgo. You're going to take it upon yourself and you're going to commit. And I wouldn't be surprised also if you shock everyone. You may give everybody a tower moment and hand in your resume because you're ready to walk away because you want something better for your life. You want change. You want to see this cannot be just it. There has to be something better for me. So you're ready. I wouldn't be surprised, Virgo, if you're going to give everybody the shock of their life because you're ready to walk away. You're ready either to start your own business or ready to see what else is out there. But most of all, you're brushing up your resume because you want change, you want a difference. So I feel like you're going to be giving a lot of people a tower moment before the tower happens to you. So Virgo, if this has resonated with you, one of the major things that I'm getting with the resume that you need to put, be authentic. Be authentic, but also write certain things on your resume that kind of like connects you to this new job. Something that the person, when they read it, they're like, oh, they do this, we do this also. So put in certain keywords that the other corporation are going to be able to resonate with. That's what's going to get you through the door. That's something extra that came through. Thank you so much, Virgo. Have an amazing day and power to you. Bye for now.